When beginning on the path to self-improvement, where do we start? I could write out an entire list of things that I feel I need to improve on. Charisma, public speaking, health, my writing, laziness, procrastination, empathy, and so on and so on. Your list will be different, but I am sure it will be just as long. Humans are not perfect by any standard. We are full of flaws and weaknesses. This is an inherent truth that we all understand, and it is the reason why insecurity is prevalent in even those who appear to display the most confidence. It is because of our insecurities that we feel the need to improve, and making long-lasting improvements is no easy task. Some of our bad habits are ingrained in us from childhood, and they can take months or even years to undo. The amount of time and effort that goes into making a single improvement is one reason that many end up with decision paralysis. Decision paralysis is when you have so many options to choose from that it is difficult to pick one. This leads to indecision and anxiety and ultimately leaves one unable to move forward. You may have already experienced a similar situation when looking at the menu for a new restaurant that has a large selection of options. In the case of picking a path on your self-improvement journey, you face a similar dilemma. You have all these different things you wish to work on, but you can't pick one. Some have tried to tackle many paths at the same time, but this often leads to burnout and ultimately abandoning self-improvement altogether. So how do we get over the decision paralysis? First, make a list of what you would like to improve. You will then take this list and prioritize them in 3 different ways. Make one list that prioritizes them by what is most important for your career. One list that prioritizes based on what is most important to you. And another list that prioritizes them from easiest to hardest to obtain. When you are done, compare the list and look to see if there's any consistency. If you have the same goal in your first or second place, then this is likely the best place for you to start. If there is no consistency, then I would recommend starting with the one that is a balance between the most important and the easiest to obtain. By starting here, you will be more likely to see it through because it is easily obtainable, and because it is important to you, it will be easier to stay motivated even when it gets hard or boring. Before you make your final selection, it is also important to know this simple fact. To improve in one area is to improve in many. For example, if you made the decision to work on your public speaking, then there are other areas of your life that will improve as well, such as your self-confidence and the ability to better articulate your thoughts, which will lead to having better conversation and clearer communication with your partner and your peers. Combine all of these improvements together, and you may see better career opportunities present themselves as well. You can see the point. To improve one is to improve many. Keep this in mind when making a selection. If you are just starting on self-improvement, then see your first improvement as the foundation that all your other improvements will be able to stand on. Like with everything, we are looking to make a lasting change and develop into the person we want to be. Once you have determined what direction you would like to take, the next thing is to develop a plan that will guarantee that you can see it through. The 0 to 1 method is the easiest and simplest plan to follow, and is designed to work no matter where you are in your journey. Make the commitment and wake up every day, knowing that you are taking action towards your best future.